Previously on Mass Effect.
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I'm here to save the day. You're welcome. What the fuck is that? No. Sir, leash. Leash? Is it working? Are you dying? Did I kill him? He died. He didn't die. Is it dead? Why won't it die? Just die, sir. For the love of God. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to some Mass Effect. Last time we started out at the Citadel. We kind of walked around a little bit, got some side quests, and we finished off by saving Liara from really herself, because she accidentally trapped herself in a Prothean shield of some kind because the Geth arrived. It was a whole thing. It was awesome. I'm excited to see what story develops with her. But in terms of today, I think what we're going to do is we are going to start with the main quest of Ferios. Seems like an interesting way to go. I know Novera seems also interesting. But I think for me personally, Ferios makes the most sense because that's why I got Liara in the first place, to check out the Prothean runes. So we're gonna go there, and then afterwards we will do some of these side quests because we have a bunch already. I'm leaning towards the brother. I think that one is interesting, and the survey team. I think those are the two I would like to maybe start today. But there is a lot we still have to do, I'm sure, because there's a lot of planets I have yet to discover. So, but other than that, I know I had a few of you guys ask about the codex. I haven't gone through it too much yet, but I will make sure to do that on my own time unless you guys really want to see that with me. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp about the world, but maybe some of the races, like the council races, would be interesting and things like that. But I will make sure to do that throughout the game, so I am caught up on the floor and all that amazing stuff. So thank you guys for suggesting that. But other than that, let's heck and go. Oh, also, someone suggested or hinted that it's important to discuss, it's important to talk to the crew after main missions, and we just finished Liara's mission, so we're gonna walk around and talk to everyone before we jump to Ferios. How you doing, Joker?
I prefer gold to silver, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
Hell yeah.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I just came to say hi. Yeah.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Are you contagious? What do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know?
No.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got WREX syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Ah, Joker's so sweet.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I don't believe it.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Oof.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Yeah, you've said that.
I have to go.
A little too much, someone sensitive. That's interesting about Joker, though. I like how that really made him more dimensional. I like that. Heck yeah. First conversation was amazing. I have no idea where everyone else is on the crew, though. I don't see them in this main area, so let's see if they're downstairs. I remember I saw Tali by, like, an engine or something. I thought. Kaidan! He didn't go on the mission, but I'm sure he has stuff to say. That's dramatic.
Commander, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I mean, the Council is just being cautious, okay? The Council is obviously very political, and they don't want to start a war if they don't have to. They're very cautious, so I understand from the council, bruh, perspective, but I also agree it's a little weird that they're not more interested in getting Saren since he was the top agent, so that he must have had so much information against them, so I don't know. Interesting. I agree, though.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Cute way to look at it. Hell yeah. Zip it up. Jesus.
Well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
That's totally fine.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Damn.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
What is this? Time to get physical then? I just have to see what that means.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
Oh.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with, but we kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Well.
Is he flirting with me?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Damn.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I'm interested.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Kaidan.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Already? Jeez, game. What do you think?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Jesus. Game really wants me to romanticize that man. He's like, oh my god, she's flirting with me? She was a lot like you. Beautiful and smart, but not stuck up. And then he's like, why are you getting to know me? Did someone hurt Kaidan? Did no one ever talk to Kaidan before? Just be generally interested in his well-being, that he takes any interest as romance. Come on, Kaidan. Maybe you just want to know you. Don't know anything about you. I feel kind of sad now. Maybe Kaidan didn't get hugged a lot as a kid. He's attention-starved for sure.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Just want to say hi.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations.
Damn.
Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
They kind of talked a little bit. Garrus and Kaidan talked a little about this in the elevator, but not enough for me to know what it is.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Like the headaches, right?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Jesus.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
If she's looking for soldiers with piercing eyes and a kind heart, she should go talk to Kaidan, because he's definitely ready for some romance.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I like her. All the crew is amazing.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. Liara! Aw, she's in the science little wing. That's so cute. I love how dramatic the walk-up is. There's like really weird eye contact.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yeah.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, she seems pretty good.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I mean, I kind of believe her. She seems genuine. She seems incredibly naive too, which I like as well, because it's easy to tell if she's genuine, or it could just be a really big facade, which would be a crazy plot twist. But for now, my gut is telling me that she's being honest, so I'm gonna say this.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel.
Oh.
We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Wow. Okay.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
That's insane.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
I mean, this seems like a little too personal for just meeting her. And assuming, because she just said that they could be any gender. So I think this one might be a safer route.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
That's so sweet. I kind of want to know this question, but it seems incredibly rude, so I don't know if I really want to ask.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil. I don't think so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Doubt.
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Must get lonely? I mean, I guess. I don't want to... I'm just gonna say this.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Oh my god, she's so sweet. It's okay, relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I mean, to be fair, there wasn't a lot of inflection in my voice, so it was kind of hard to tell if it was a joke. It's a habit I unfortunately have when I tell jokes sometimes. I kind of tell them straight, like no flux in my voice, and then it just gets taken completely out of the realm of what I want it to be. Kind of like this, where they're like, oh my god, I'm sorry, and it's like, bro, it was a joke. But they're like, well, how is it supposed to know if it was a joke if you don't like indicate with your voice or some visual aspect? So weird tangent, but I felt that on a personal level. Okay, great talk, Liara.
I should go.
All right, that was a cool conversation. Learning a lot about our crewmates. Okay, so we found Kaidan, Joker, Liara, and the doctor, so we need Ashley, Rex, and Garrus, and Tali. It's a lot. That's okay, though. We're here for the ride. I didn't see any more, so I'm going to go further downstairs. Let's see if we find anyone else. So, maybe we should just talk to the crew and then do some side quests since this has taken some time. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
I want to see how you doing.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
What?
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on, don't be an ass.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Okay.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Why not?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
God, so much sass, but understandable.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
What? Why not?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
I mean, it sounds like a cultural thing, but I feel like it's not impossible to change.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Okay.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Rex. Alright, let me check out the codex for that then. That's interesting. So I want to look at... Did you say the Quarians were responsible? No, he said Solarians. Doesn't look like I have that information yet. Unless it's on the map. There it is.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately,
sorry, I don't want to.
The second species.
Oh my God, they have to read it.
Please. The second species. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role. The second species to join the.
Don't want him to talk.
The Asari.
Okay, I'll read that later. That's annoying. But so it seems like it was a war strat from what I read while that guy was talking. That the Solarians used during a war. That's fucked up. That's really messed up. Let's talk to Ashley.
Commander?
How you doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I mean, I don't talk to some of my family.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it.
Yes, she is.
Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Why the fuck would you say that? That's so weird. I don't even know how to react to that. Ashley. Everyone's horny in this game. God damn. Yeah, it's none of my business.
That's between you and her.
Scuttlebutt says otherwise. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Okay, what's up?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and WREX. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
What does that mean?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I really don't want to be nice, but we're gonna be nice.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies.
I mean, fair.
As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I mean, maybe, but now that I'm a part of the Spectres, I feel like that is a little more up to debate. I know that we're like the new species of the council, or like the members of the council, but I think assuming is just not the right way to do this. I don't like Ashley's attitude right now.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist.
No.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
Well,
members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
I don't... where is this coming from? What the fuck? Yeah, why is this a thing?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Okay.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mindoir. Are you related to anyone I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mindoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
I mean, we've already fought some pirates, but we're here to explore.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Interesting.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Just one?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I don't really understand her feelings. But we have to, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I don't like that attitude. So she's like, she's kind of racist, but she's in denial. She thinks she's not racist, but she totally is. I guess I can kind of see her point. She's kind of just saying that we haven't interacted with the other species of the Citadel before, and humanity hasn't really received a lot of the same recognition as the other species yet, so she's just saying to be cautious in case the alliance that we have with the Citadel and the Council is, you know, it's still rocky, is I think what she's trying to imply, which, I mean, I respect that, but I just don't like that attitude of how she addressed it. And I also didn't like how she was like super sexual with Liara. It was really weird. But I don't know. Interesting. Let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, nice work out there.
Thanks.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
Well...
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Well, if I allow it.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Gotta make sure they don't have too much of a leash, okay? We can't have a revolution. I am the dictator of the ship, okay? Let's get it right. They're also interesting. I really like that we can get more backstory. Tali! Hi!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
This is an obvious question.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Whoa.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Gotcha. We kind of heard a little bit about the pilgrimage and the Geth, but I guess we can just redo it just in case.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
That's pretty interesting.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Awesome.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
About the Quarians.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Damn, there's so much, like, thought that was put into this game to have such complex backstories for each race and character. Amazing. Okay, I think we kind of got the stuff about the Geth, but we'll just be thorough.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
I don't know if I've heard this.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
Interesting.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Dang, that's amazing.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What do you mean, why? That's obvious.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Sounds like the plot of Detroit Become Human.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Damn, it's so much like the plot of Detroit Become Human. It brings up the question of that game. If you guys aren't familiar with Detroit Become Human, it is a choice-based game by the creators of Heavy Rain and I think Beyond Two Souls, where basically you play as androids, which is like AI, kind of like the Geth seem to become, where they start to gain kind of consciousness similar to what she's discussing with the Geth, and you get to choose if you want to do a peaceful route or a violent route, which is what the Geth seem to do, like the war route. And so it brought up a lot of questions that this is also probably going to bring up with, at what point what is considered alive. If a machine gains a consciousness, does that mean that they are considered an alive species? Or are they still just a machine kind of thing? Which seems like this is kind of a similar topic that they might bring up as well. I was on the line with, if they can think and form individual thoughts and have a consciousness, I think that's when it gets a little bit murky, and I don't think they should be considered just machines at that point. So I'm going to go with this one.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I should go.
See you later.
Similar, like I was saying, as Detroit Become Human, very similar argument here. Detroit Become Human, they're androids, so they're synthetic. So they aren't organic, so they can die, like they can power down, but they're not organic life forms. With what Tali was saying, I could see both sides. I think the reason why the Geth are so violent towards organic life forms is because the only life form that they interacted with that was organic was the Quarians, and the Quarians tried to kill them or deactivate them. So they associate organic life forms with violence and danger. So, of course, any organic life form they interact with, they're going to be, more violent towards, because they are worried about getting deactivated. So, yeah, interesting thought process with those. I always thought the idea of AI and, a lot of movies and books and games now, and older too, discuss that idea, and it's murky. I mean, I think with that Detroit Become Human game, it was even murkier because the AI, or the androids, if you will, had a human skin, so it was harder to differentiate that they're different species, versus the Geth, they look like machines. So, you can't really argue that, well, because they look like humans, we sympathize with them. If we sympathize with the Geth, that kind of further shows that it's not about their appearance, but about what's behind that appearance, if you will. If what I'm trying to say is basically, I feel the same way about the Geth as I did the androids in that game, and so that if they can feel emotions and they can form conscious thought, who are we to deny them their existence? How is it any different than us? Because we, depending on what you believe, right, we evoluted, we went through an evolution from in theory, just like non-conscious life forms. And then once we gain consciousness, then we're more aware of the things around us. So we consider conscious beings to be more highly important than non-conscious beings. So I think that's where it gets murky. But if we're even just ignoring the conscious debate and we're talking about just anything that's alive, you know, that's the other argument, is like, well, they're not technically living because they're machines, they're synthetic. So technically they aren't alive versus, like, you know, organic life forms such as other species and things like that. So I don't know, it's a very murky territory for me personally, and I think both sides have very valid arguments, and I think it's really, you know, it's hard to determine, like, it's definitely a gray area, and I don't want to spend the next 20 minutes going into that because I feel like I've already touched on it, and I don't want to spark what is life debate in my comment section because I already kind of got that with the Detroit Become Human gameplay. But yeah, it's a very interesting topic, I think. Anyway, we are already an hour in, insane, just walking around and talking to our crew. So I think I'm going to count that as the main story because it's a lot of the main story and getting to, you know, introduce to our characters a little bit more. So I think we're going to do some side quests to finish it off. I think I should probably look at the side quest first. I wanted to do one of these. I think the brother seems the most interesting to start with, and he is in the Stronius system and the Horsehead Nebula cluster. So we're gonna go there. I think it'd be kind of fun. So we'll probably start with Varios next time, since that kind of talking to the crew, god damn it, I always do that. Since talking to the crew took a lot longer than I anticipated, but was a very fun experience, so I would definitely do it again. Alright, so they are in the Horsehead cluster, which I do not know where that is. Hawkins, Birch. Huh. What is the Horsehead cluster? Hold on. We're gonna have to look at that information again. I think it started with an S. Hold on. It's in the Stronius system. Stronius system? That one? Alright. I didn't see that one, so let's see if we can find that. Okay. Stronius. It's the Citadel. Maybe we can't get to it yet. Hawking, Kelper, Armstrong. No? Really? Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, it's Novaria. Interesting. Cool. Well, it is the... Yeah, there you go. Awesome. The mass effects are so cool. They just look aesthetically very pleasing. Okay, let's see if we can find the brother. Alright, he's not here, but we got some survey for some reason. Not here. No. How about Physiologon? No, good, because I pronounced that horribly. How about Zywin? No. Looks cool though. There's an unknown thing. Saw. Scan. Whoa. Is that the ship? I think that's the ship. Faint trail of radioactive particles, probably exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Zywin. But I just checked out Zywin, and it said nothing. Oh, now it says something. That's sneaky. Oh, that makes me wonder. Last time we saw, when we were looking for Liara, an unknown little thing popped up, but I didn't think I could scan it, so that makes me wonder if there's a side quest there. Okay. who do we want? I love the boys, for sure. Maybe we should do the polar opposites. Let's do Rex and Liara. Mix it up a little bit. Aw, yeah. What's that? Oh, I got like a... I didn't know I could zoom in when I showed. That would have been so much easier on that stupid ass worm. Alright. The whole point of that was look at the map, and then I got sidetracked. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. Anomaly. So I think these... Whoa, abandoned camp. Let's go to the abandoned camp. I think this is where the side quest is. Let's go to the abandoned camp first. I think the anomalies, I can never say that word really well, but or like the collectible stuff. And I think since this game is huge from what you guys have told me, we're gonna stick with just the side quest stuff, and I don't really want to do the collectibles, so I don't think I'll do any of the anomalies or the debris stuff. I think I'm gonna stick to the question marks that have camp or stronghold attached to them, and then the exploration points. Hello? Anyone here? What's this? What is this? I can activate a generator. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signals of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Oh. What? What is embark? What's this? What? Hold on. What the frick was that? I don't remember which one we didn't see. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it must be these writings, maybe? What intonation? Huh. Weird. I guess we could go on the way to see the other thing, to see what this is. Because it's on the way, so why not? Interesting. Bananas. Me. Awesome. I like that we can explore the little planets too with our car. It's really fun. Oh wow. Alright, we're close to one of them. Okay. What is it? Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a deposit. Oops.
Cover me.
What? What the heck? Okay. Oh, it's just like XP and money? Okay. That's interesting. Probably won't do a lot of those, but that's good to know. Good to know. Okay, now let's mark where we actually need to go. Right there. I hope his brother's okay. I'd be so sad. His brother's KO'd or something by a goddamn pirate. Whoa! I should, every time I bring Ashley out, I'm gonna bring an alien with her, just to irk her. Make her super uncomfy. She's got to get used to it. You can't have that attitude up in here. Gotta be accepting and very trusting of our allies, or we're fricked. How can you not trust Rex? He is the best. Oh, you want some? Get this turret the fuck out of here. And goodbye. I think there's more than one. Yeah, there it is. Get out of here, turret. Oh, it's alliance. Oh, those are our buddies, right? But those aren't our buddies. Oh no. This doesn't look good for the brother. Does not look good for the bro. there, turret. How are ya? That makes me worried. There's... That does not look good.
Redeploying.
Uh-oh. Does not look good for his bro. Get my gun out. I don't like this. Oh, there's a lot of bitches in here. Hello? Who wants these hands? Oh, Jesus Christ. Scared me. Oh, this is a new gun. Don't wait for me. Excuse you. Hold on. How dare you? Get that. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. They're charging. They're charging. Alright, I see you. Hey, don't hit Liara, you asshole. Rex, beat her ass. Rex, overkill that bitch. Nice. Let me get my shields back. Did you get him? No, you killed Rex, you son of a bitch. What in the... What was this? Damn, they went hard. They, like, ambushed my ass. God damn. Don't worry, that was a practice run. Doesn't count. Alright. Let's move their guns too. What do you have, Rex? You get the shotgun because they are coming really close to you. And I think you should do this one. Alright. Let's do this. Throw it. Nice. Trash. Okay. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Guys, get into cover. They're crazy. Just trying to... There it is. You guys, get into cover. What are you doing? You're doing fine, actually. You're killing it. Nice. Get him on his down. Nice. Nice. Rex is killing it right now. You not dead? Oh, hello. Got him. Alright, now I can finally use my sniper. Oh, hello? What are you shooting at, Rex? What are you shooting at, my dude? Do you see him? I don't see him. What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Where are they? Are they upstairs? Yeah, they are. Say hello. Come on, beautiful. You know you want to say hello to this beautifulness. No? Guess I'll come to you then. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Who else is here, Rex? Sorry, Liara. Is he hiding? Let's go get him. Let's go shotgun his ass, Rex. Let's go give him the shotty. He'll love it. Don't worry about it. Alright, actually, it's gonna kick my ass. Yep, just like that. Oh, they double timed. Good work, boys and girls. Let's see. Ah, my description's still too low. Are you kidding me? That's fine. Oh no. You have discovered the corpse of Captain William of the MSV, Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Aww, that's so sad. Oh, I'm not looking forward to telling the brother that. It's unfortunate. But at least he knows what happened, right? We can give him some peace in knowing. Bummer. Okay. What else do we got? Let's find the missing Marines, huh? Oh no, fuck that. I'm not going back to do that. That's the one with the... No. I don't want to deal with that worm right now. Ooh, the crime lords would be kind of fun. Do you guys want to do some crime lord stuff? I think that'd be hilarious. I want to do that. Let's do that. I like that. Just go full on corrupt. If I can do my strat, I'm gonna try. I might be able to do it. We'll see. But I think it'd be really funny to see. Maybe we can talk to them before we kill them, you know? Who knows? Alright. I also got everyone upgraded with the equipment, just so you guys know. I don't really like to do that on camera because honestly the equipment section is just kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. But I'll show you guys that I am doing it so you guys have proof. Like, I am adding the upgrades and stuff and making sure I have the best stuff for not only myself but for my crew. So just in case you're like, why aren't you doing what you need to do? I am, I swear, I promise. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the semi-morally wrong hostile crime lord stuff. Alright, it's in the Han system of the Gamma Sigma cluster and the Dis system of the Hades Gamma cluster. That's a lot. Oh, I bet those are like 2 different locations. So let's do the Han system first. Alright, let's do that. I'm really excited actually. I think it's gonna be really fun. Okay, the Han system. The Han system. I don't remember seeing the Han system. Oh, it's the Gamma Sigma one though, I think. Ming. There it is. Yes. Alright. Is he in Farkrathu? No. Is he in Parathanius? No, but we can survey it. Ooh. Okay. Is he in Paravan? No. Oh, scans of Paravan revealed an unmanned station in the orbit. Oh, interesting. So there might be an unknown one close here. Is that what that's saying? Is he in Magavan? Mavagan? Yes, he probably is. Okay, I want to see if there's that unknown one we can find, because it's kind of hinting that there might be. Interesting. Or maybe that's a different system. That's possible. Okay. Alright, well he was at Mavagon. So let's go there. I guess I'm assuming it's a guy. I think she said that they were both male. But I don't know for sure. I might just be completely wrong here. I think this team killed it, so we're gonna keep that team. You know, actually Kaidan would be kind of fun. I kind of want to do Kaidan. Yeah, let's get the boys back. Still a very good dynamic, because Kaidan's really sweet. And Rex is not very sweet. But he's very straight to the point, which I appreciate. Alright, let's find our boy. Alright, looks like it's right here. A hideout. Ooh. Alright, all upgraded and ready to go. Oh, you think I can make it up this wall? We're gonna try. Yeah, let's go. There's nothing Mako can't do. I wonder if I can flip my car. It kind of seems like there's no way to flip it, but I kind of want to try. I'm coming for you, bees. Oh, I'm so excited. I think this is going to be my... Oh, can we flip it? Damn it. I think this one's going to be one of my favorite quests. Just because it's like super gray area, and I love those. So I think they are very thought-provoking, and I appreciate that in the game. I should go for a car flipping competition. Like, look at these skills. Ooh, how the heck? Are they on top of this big ass rock? Let's try to get up there. Challenge accepted. Come on, you can do it. No, I refuse. You can't be a Spectre's car if you can't go up a rock. Like, come on. Come on. The truck's like, excuse me, that's not how gravity works. Okay. They must be on the other side. Makes sense. If they're on top, like how the hell am I supposed to get there? Alright, there's gotta be a way in. No? Alright, maybe we do the side strat. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, let's go. It worked. Oh, Jesus. Hi. No, please don't hurt my car. I got big guns too, huh? How's it feel? I think, there we go. Oh. Nice. That was awesome. Alright. Let's go kick some criminals' ass. How do we get in here? Excuse me, I'd like to come inside. It's freezing. Please? There you go. Alright, let's get ready. Hello? Ooh. Are you boys ready? Let's kick some butt. Oh, there's some butt to be kicked in here, that's for sure. Are they? Oh. Hi! Get him, Kaidan. Oh, there's a big boy. Watch out, guys. There's a big boy. I'm gonna go this way. Nice. Damn, there is a lot of them. Ah, shit. Nice, Kaidan. Nice. Let me get my shields back. Oh, that's Kaidan. Jesus, I almost murdered Kaidan. Nice, we leveled up. Let's go, boys. What's this? Oh! Did I get him? They can't see me, but I can see them. Ah, I hate how it does that. I know it makes sense, though, because logically. Ooh! Oh, yeah, I got the really good ammo on this one. I forgot about that. Where are they? Let me get him, boys. Let me get him. Yes! You want some of these? Nice. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going. But that's going to change. One down, just one more to go. Sick. Do I get any goodies, though?
Area secured.
Yeah, but what's back here? Nothing? Just came in and murdered everybody. I respect that. We didn't even get to talk to the crime guy. We just like straight up murdered everybody. No questions asked. Okay. Oops. Damn it. Pressed the wrong button. Nice. Oh, cool. We need it. The weapons make all the difference. Obviously. I really like that we can make the bullets different too. Like the green one I think is like poison or something. It's really nice. I like that. Okay, let's check this out before we bounce. Huh. I thought we would get to talk to them at least. Who was the main guy? I thought for sure there'd be like a cutscene or something. Maybe the side quests don't get cutscenes. That's okay. We did it! We took out a crime lord's whole operation. That's how cool we are. In like 5 minutes. They never stood a chance. Okay, how do I get out of here? I think I came in... Oh, everything looks the same. Where did I come in? This way? This way. Yes. Thanks, game. Appreciate you. Alright, that was pretty cool. Let's go take out the other one and then we can talk to the Helena lady and maybe, hopefully, double cross her ass too. Get all the crime lords taken out in one big swoop. I'm guessing it's not going to go how I want it to go. But I have hope. There's a will, there is a way. Where's my truck? I wish I could just like leave without getting in my truck, but you know, that's okay. Look how beautiful she looks up there. That beautiful snow backdrop. Damn, girl. Ah! Whoa. What was that? Okay. Alright, the other one was in the... what was that cluster? I have no idea. Oh, I'm gonna upgrade the squad real quick. Okay, where was it? It was... Alright, one was located in the Dis system of Hades. Fitting. The crime lords in the Hell District. Okay, let's see. Hades and the Dis. There we go. This one? Yes. I gotta say, the side quests are pretty interesting so far. I'm really excited to go back to the Citadel and talk to the lady whose sister was a pirate or something. I'm very curious. Okay, let me see if I can get it first try. Just based off the name. Okay, so I got Reamer, high suspect. Jatar, no. Nerium, no. Resa, close, maybe. Console. It's between Console and Grima. I'm gonna go with Grima. Damn it. Alright. Second is the best. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I didn't think that was actually gonna work. Alright, this was a killer squad, so we're gonna do that again. They're both on snowy, cold as fuck planets for some reason. Maybe because they're like, no one will come here because who likes being cold? Absolutely nobody. Except criminals. I'm just kidding. Because only criminals could like the cold. I'm totally kidding, but maybe not completely. What's this then? What's this one? A crashed escape pod. Ooh, I kind of want to check that out. That seems interesting. Backing up, backing up. Alright. I really hope I can double cross her, or this whole thing would make me feel pretty bad. I mean, I guess we are still, you know, getting rid of some bad boys, but we're only getting this information based on what she said, so maybe they're not even bad. Wouldn't that be awful? They're like actually good people, and they're just like wiping out the resistance or some shit to like groups that are trying to free slaves or something. Oh, that'd be horrible. I'd feel so bad. Whoa! Are you trying to shoot at me? Oh, that's where the squad is. Alright. Fine. I was gonna give you a little more time left in your life, but you chose violence, and you know, I answer. You chose this. So it's your decision. It's your decision, sir. God damn it. I hate that I have to wait. Come on. Die. You too? Violence. Anyone else want violence today? Alright. Let's do this. Oops, did I? Okay. I was like, did I ruin my chances and I have to get back in my car? Alright, this one's a little different. This one's a little bit more special, it looks like. It's not the typical little above ground fighting place. I'm intrigued. Let me get my gun out though. Hello? I'm here to beat your ass. Oh, they're here to beat my ass too. This is not this one. This one. I can't reach it. Excuse me, Rex. Let me just... Oh, Jesus. Whoa, whoa. Too close. Too close. Right, Rex? These guys don't know about personal boundaries, I guess. You gotta buy Rex dinner first before you get that goddamn close. Excuse me, sniper. Not nice. Get my shields back. I think the marksman might be good too. Oh, where'd my marksman? Oh, this one might not have it. Overkill. Where's that fucking sniper bitch? Doesn't look like it's doing shit. Love it. Alright, come here. Once my gun... Yeah. Alright. You want some? Don't know how I feel about this sniper. It's an interesting kind of dynamic here. Oh. The little 3 shots. Interesting. I don't know if I like it though. Bro, you're the last one. Just surrender. Surrender and I might let you live. No? Okay, he chose violence. You saw, I tried. I tried to be peaceful. I tried. He chose violence. Oh, he's the boss. Of course he's not gonna surrender. Not nice. I'm trying to kick my ass a little bit. Come here, beautiful. Just accept your fate. It's okay. You did good. Damn. That one was really good. That's both of them. No doubt Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that the 2 scum are no longer a problem. I'm interested to see what she has to say about that, honestly. Very interested. Okay. What is this? Okay. Alright, we'll see what Helena has to say, and then I think we'll call it a day. I really do hope I can beat her butt a little bit, because I don't know, I don't trust her. I don't know if I'm, you know, just making her, like, she'll obviously be, like, the best in terms of the only what am I trying to say? Words aren't working today. What I'm trying to say is, I'm wondering if by doing this and I can't like deceive her like I want to, and end up, you know, KOing her as well, that I just make a bad situation even worse. Wouldn't be surprised. But hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. That was awesome. That one was actually difficult. Like, the other crime boss, I don't even know. I didn't even see him. So, obviously he was the weaker of the two. But I'm just hoping this side quest ends with me like having a showdown with Helena and beating her butt. That's what I want. That's what I want. So hopefully I can get it. We'll see. She's supposed to send me her location after I get rid of the other two. I don't know how she knows I completed my assassinations, but somehow she will. So maybe I'll page her or something on the Normandy, be like, yo, I took care of our little problem, or more so your little problem. So you're welcome. Alright. Let's see. Alright, where is she? Alright. Go to the Fonta system, or Fortuna. Go to the Fortuna system in the Horsehead Nebula to claim my reward. Okay. She better be there. So the Horsehead is where the crime place is. That's in the main story, which I see that connection. Okay, so she is in the Forta or something like that. There it is. I really hope I get like some dialogue options with her, because I really want to hopefully make a decision. Did I get it first try? Fuck yeah. But I have a feeling it's just gonna be like not what I want it to be, unfortunately, but we will see. Alright. Where the heck is she? All the way over there. Engineering outpost, huh? Interesting. Oh, you think we can go up these rocks? I'm gonna fucking try. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Go, 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 go. Yes! And then we're gonna... Wow! Oh my god. Alright. If I can get the car to flip, that'd be the best. That's my goal, is to get it so I'm top side. I'm coming. I like the half moon we got. It's a very good vibe. Okay. Hopefully this was worth it. It wasn't too hard to kill them, so I feel kind of bad. They didn't stand a chance. Their whole squad versus the three of us got absolutely destroyed. Let's see what she has to say. Okay. Rex is gonna be like, good job. And then Kaidan's gonna be like, that probably wasn't the best decision. Okay. Well, hello.
Hello again, Commander Shepard.
Hi.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Not done yet.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary.
Oh, I do.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies.
I don't believe you.
These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
I'm not good enough. That's okay. I'll just kill her.
So am I, ma'am. If you won't come peacefully, I'll have no choice.
A pity. Neutralize the specter!
Yes! That's what I wanted. Hell yeah. Alright. Bring it. Why can't I open this door? What the heck? What is this? Did I get it? Oh, I think I almost got it. There you go, okay. Nice try. Not good enough. Y'all scared? You should be. You should be. Oh shit. Alright, Helena. I see you. Let me get behind some cover. Goddamn. Careful, Kaidan. They're crazy. Nice. Oh, it's so good now. Yes! It actually worked. I'm so excited. I did not think it was actually gonna work. It all came together. Excuse me, you should be dead. Yeah, good job. Good job. Nice. Oh, I'm so happy that worked. Oh. Where are you? You upstairs? Where are they? Ah, there's one over here. Little sniper, that's my job. Ooh. Nice. Where are they at? Oh, they're over there. I'll get them, guys. Don't worry about it. Close. That was horrible. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll get them though. Nice. Any last words? She lies on the floor, bleeding from her wounds. She looks to you with a wary, respectful smile and opens her mouth to speak, but only blood comes out. A moment later, she's gone. Your work here is done. That was fucking awesome. I didn't think that was actually gonna work. I am so happy. I don't believe that she was just gonna be like smuggling weapons. She's a fucking liar, bro. Not a chance. You know that slavery is unfortunately where a lot of the money is, right? Human trafficking. I didn't believe her, so I'm so happy that we could do that. That was amazing. Alright guys, we're gonna end this one here. This was an amazing episode. I know that I did plan on going to that Farios world, but just talking with the crew took so much time, and I feel really excited that we got to do these side quests because both of them I thought were really good. Unfortunately, the brother died. That's really unfortunate, but at least we can give the brother on the Citadel some peace of knowing what happened to his brother. And I am so excited that we got to kill not only the crime lords, but we got to double crosser. That is amazing. I was kind of pessimistic because I thought the game wouldn't let me do the double cross, so I'm so happy that it actually did. Those were amazing side quests. I'm excited to see what other side quests we embark on in the future. But yeah, next time we will actually do the main quest again and do the Farios main quest first, and then maybe we'll go back to the Citadel and do some of the side quests, maybe talk to the brother, let him know about the fate of his other brother, and maybe see what's up with the pirate ambassador thing that we discovered in the previous part. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know we didn't do what I said we were gonna do, but I hope that's still okay, because I feel like this was a really fun episode, at least for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go leave a like and comment below. And of course, subscribe to see this gameplay and other gameplay in the future. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.